Hey everyone, I'm Caro, the Mental Traveler, and I welcome you to my book review of the novelization of Star Wars Episode 7, also known as The Force Awakens. As a big Star Wars fan, I love reading all the novels that belong in the expanded universe or that are based on the movies. So of course I couldn't miss the chance to read this novel, which was written by Alan Dean Foster, and it came out at the end of 2015. I've already done a movie review of The Force Awakens as well, and you can find the link to it in the description box below. And it's for that reason that I'm not gonna be giving away any spoilers about the plot in this video, since I've already done that in the film review. And that's also why this review won't be as detailed as the one I did for the movie. Set about 30 years after Return of the Jedi, we get to see what's happened with our beloved characters, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, as well as being introduced to a new trio composed of a former stormtrooper called Finn, one of the best pilots in the galaxy, Poe Dameron, and a young woman who seems ordinary at first sight, but who has an extraordinary future awaiting her, and she's called Rey. All of these people meet at one point or another because the remnants of the old galactic empire are growing stronger again with each passing day. They call themselves the First Order now, and the New Republic has created a resistance to keep them at bay. There's all the usual storylines of choosing between light and darkness, as well as the common Star Wars plot technique of having common people meet up with elderly experienced men to bring out hidden powers on the ordinary person so that when the dark side comes calling, it won't win, as well as the other usual Star Wars plot, troubled father and son relationships. Overall, I am sorry to say that I give this novelization a 2.5 out of 5 stars review, because even though it does fulfill its purpose, that of being a novelization of the film, I didn't think that it had anything that really stood out to me, whether I was trying to compare it to the movie or not. I've read the novelizations of the previous 6 episodes, so I know, and I'm thinking about Revenge of the Sith here, that the author could really have owned this story the way other people have done, for example Matthew Stover with episode 3. So while it is an enjoyable read, and I do encourage all Star Wars fans to read it, I don't think that style that it was written in is anything out of the extraordinary. So it delivered, but it didn't go beyond my expectations. I didn't feel as emotionally involved with characters that I've come to love as I thought I would, and even the action scenes seemed to me a little bit flat at times. I did enjoy though the fact that we get to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that we don't get to see in the movie. For example, what happens exactly to Poe Dameron after he and Finn get separated at the start of the plot. But I think that what bothered me the most was the way Rey was portrayed at the start of the book. She just came to me as this really angry girl who is ashamed of crying, and well, I don't think that the latter is anything anyone should ever be ashamed of. I don't know, I guess the actress Daisy Ridley didn't give me the impression that she was this really angry kid. I sort of thought that her bubbly real life personality sort of reflected in the character of Rey, and I would have never have thought that she was angry in the movie at certain points that she was apparently in the book. So in conclusion, I definitely prefer the film. That's all I have to say for today about the novelization of episode 7, The Force Awakens. I'll keep my fingers crossed that it was helpful to you, and please let me know what you thought of it, or of the movie, and also of the book if you've read it. But really, since I love Star Wars, I'm just happy to talk to anyone about anything regarding this extraordinarily beautiful universe. You'll find in the description box below a link to the Goodreads page of episode 7. Thanks for watching everyone. I'm Caro, the Mental Traveler. Take care, and I'll be seeing you soon.